Welcome to the Isofarian Guard. This is halfway my guards fighting against Brigand Marauder and a Brigand Chief. Defeating the Brigand Marauder allows me to attack the Brigand Chief. With great difficulty I defeated the Brigand Marauder. And the Brigand Chief also has, this is on standard difficulty, has a defense of 2. And I'm getting a little bit annoyed by the fact that your guards only have 2 action points. And for example, if you draw a sword and a shield, all these abilities, this takes two action points and 2 swords and a sword and a shield. So I could do this, but I can never chain, because for chaining you need a 3rd action point, and these things don't give extra action points. So what can I do with this? I can only do a standard attack. That's over here. Standard attack does 3 damage, and so the Brigand Chief gets 1 net damage, and I cannot do anything with this. And also I cannot do anything with my action cube action points. So it's feels like a wasted turn, and these things keep piling up. But that is my attack for Grigory, and for Alec the situation is even worse because he has an attack of 2, and I can only fiddle around with potions. So these are gone, this is moving. So I can draw chips. He doesn't have many chips, so you can look at the bag. So he has 2 purples, 1 poison and 1 bonus chip. And so you draw poison chip, which goes immediately over here, gets discarded. Draw the first black chip, a bonus chip, and the bag is empty. So these 3 are used to refill during the turn, and this is the second black. But I could also have drawn this, the poison chip again, so it would be activated twice in my turn. So what can you do with these 3 things and 2 action points? Effectively you want to chain, but to chain, oh wait, I use this. The only way to chain with extra action points is by placing a sword and a shield on this card, if it's in the primary stance, and this is a signal that it's a potion. And if it were on this part, it says draw the next AI card for an enemy, but I don't see what's the point, unless it means that you can look ahead at into the future for what the enemy AI card would be, but otherwise I don't see any usage for it. So this is 1, 2, 2, and I would have to spend this and this like so. I use the action points and I put them on the card themselves. That's easier for me to keep track. So now I gain a green. So now I have 2 action points. But these cost 2 shields, and this costs 2 swords, so I cannot use them at all. The main ability is it requires one sword. But I cannot use the sword because the attack is 2 and the defense is 2, so it would only gain me aggro. So the only thing I can do is this. Rema's Blade. And it says if one P or S is active, and active means that it has a chip on it, I think. It's not defined in the rulebook. But this is completely wasted again. I don't really like wasted turns. Can't use them because I don't meet the requirements for either of these two. So Alex's abilities don't really come to fruition. Now to process this, this activates the empower, I think, but it's a bit vague because the empower only is this trigger empower effect of 1 card. So when it is in the secondary stage, does it trigger the empower effect even? But let's say that I interpreted that empower is always triggered just like Grigory. I mean that's how I would. Well, I'm not going to use this anyhow. So I gain 1 green cube, which gets discarded. This is a pointless action. Let's do it like so. But then I couldn't use it, so because I didn't get the green cube. So I only activate this, so cannot trigger empower or trigger this. So it's just annoying. I can't use these cubes. So just only this effect. If one other P or S is active. Okay, so I just make this active. To say one other P or S is active. That's this one. Attack an enemy for +2. So the attack would be 4. Defense is 3. So I'm chipping away 1 more hit point. And this is happening every time. And what is the Brigand Chief doing? Aggro, so it's Grigory. Cleaving Strike. Attacks for +2. Attack is 5. Defense of Grigory is 2, so he goes from 11 to 3 to 8. Discard 2 shield chips from guard's bag. Fortunately, we don't have shield chips in the guard's bag, so this time it doesn't work. It worked the last time. And Sucker Punch doesn't work because he has no AP left. So we go back to Grigory. And we raise the gem thing. I know that there are 2 poison things, so I have to go -1 hit point to fill this all up and hope that I don't draw the poison things. This is the first, is of course a poison thing, and the second is also a poison thing. Life is great. And the third is shields, and another poison thing, and another shields. So I only have 2 shields, 2 action points. What can I do? I can only do this, take cover. Cannot chain because I don't have the sword. That's all, and I again waste my turn. I could alternatively put the 2 shields here to do an attack of 3 to chip away 1. Okay, let's do that then. So 1 hit point. And I guess that Alec is also doing 1 damage. It's just a lot of work. I cannot recommend standard difficulty mode with. And I'm going to look up in the rule book when we get the 3rd action point, because 2 action points is just not enough. Okay, bye.